This girl isn't normal. To get back at her foster mother, she released the car's handbrake while she was away. The vehicle slid backward down the slope. The mute daughter inside was too terrified to cry for help. Fortunately, it came to a stop after hitting a snowbank. The little girl was unharmed. The wife firmly believed she had pulled the handbrake, but her husband refused to believe her. Seeing her mother's distress, the younger daughter wanted to reveal the truth, but Ace threatened her, saying he'd kill her mother if she dared to tell anyone. That night, her brother rushed to her room and asked if Ace had done it. She then pulled out several drawings, depicting all of Ace's crimes. She also revealed the bloodstained clothes hidden in the treehouse. Unexpectedly, their conversation had already been overheard by Ace outside the door. The next day, the older brother went to the treehouse, intending to find evidence, but Ace followed him inside. She pulled the bloodstained clothes from her backpack, asking if he was searching for these. Then she doused them with gasoline and set them ablaze. After igniting the treehouse, she quickly ran out and locked the door. The older brother had no choice but to climb onto the roof. No matter how he shouted, Ace only stared down at him relentlessly. Finally, the brother fell heavily to the ground and lost consciousness. But it wasn't over yet. Ace picked up a nearby rock, preparing to crush him. Fortunately, the foster mother heard the commotion and rushed over. At the hospital, the husband was still defending Ace, claiming it might have been an accident, and that everything would be clarified once their son woke up. Of course, Ace wouldn't give him that chance. She made an excuse to go buy soda. Slipping into her brother's hospital room, she removed his oxygen mask and pressed a pillow firmly over his head. By the time they discovered him, her brother was dead. His wife completely broke down, lashing out with a fierce slap at Ace. Everyone thought she had gone mad, so they sedated her. Ace returned home with her adoptive father, dressed in heavy makeup and provocative clothing. She relentlessly seduced him. Her adoptive father was stunned, roaring that he would send her back to the orphanage tomorrow. But what he didn't know was that Ace had already learned to kill. At the hospital, the wife received a call from the psychiatric ward. It turned out Ace wasn't a teenager at all. She suffered from hormonal imbalance. Her growth halted in childhood. Her actual age was 33, and she had severe violent tendencies. In the end, she had to be restrained in a straitjacket, leaving scars on her wrists and neck, and she already had 7 murders on her hands. Upon hearing the news, the wife rushed home, but she was too late. Her husband lay in a pool of blood, yet there was no time for grief. Her young daughter's fate remained unknown. She had to find her immediately. Spotting her little sister hiding in the greenhouse on the roof, she signaled for her to stay put and not move. But the moment the words left her mouth, Ace appeared, driven by the desperate need to save her daughter. She smashed the glass, landing on Ace. While he was knocked unconscious, she quickly scooped up her daughter and called for help. Seeing the police arrive, she finally felt relieved. But just then, the two rolled onto the ice and began fighting. The little girl seized the chance to pick up the gun, but accidentally shattered the ice. Both men plunged beneath the surface. Eventually, the wife struggled to the surface, only to have a hand grab her foot from behind.
Don't let me die, Mommy.